Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day. I am having a very great one myself. And welcome back. Nice to see you again. Alright, today I figured I'd talk about boxycharm. I'm on a review last month and I will show you the stuff from this month. I just got it today, so I'm pretty excited. First thing I want to talk about is the Crown Brush Fake Artiste Brush. I've used it a couple times. When I was trying out that foundation, I did find this helped put it on. It's not as smooth as a real Artiste brush. I have somebody who has one. I was playing with it. The Artiste is smoother. This is a little rougher, but it's pretty darn close. And when you're putting on foundation on, how smooth can you tell if it is? Now, with some of the other stuff, you'll see it, but foundation, it's wet, and I think this would be great for anybody using it. I'm probably not going to get a lot of usage out. I tried using it with blushes. I like it for buffing in a intense blush. If I put too much on, I'll bring this out and buff it out. It's great for that. So I will definitely be keeping this in the collection. I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I didn't buy the whole set like I thought about doing at TJ Maxx. They had one with like 8 of these in it. It was like all the sizes. I'm realizing it's a little awkward. Just a little awkward. To hold because I'm so used to the other way. But it's not bad, just awkward. Oh, I apologize, you guys. Late again to do the recording and life, and we all know how that woo-woo is, right? But I'm definitely glad I got it. It's definitely a nice addition. I wouldn't say it's worth as much as they say it is online. I looked at the price and was like, no. I'd say that's worth about $4 or $5 max. Next item I'm glad I got is the Brow Gal spoolie with the angled brush. This angled brush is really nice. I've been playing with cat eye with certain looks when I really glam up to go out. Yes, I glam up even more when I go out sometimes. A little scary, right? Where can she put more makeup on? Yeah. Smart aleck comment. Right. And then on the other end, sorry, let's get back to what we're supposed to be doing. Right. Anyways, on the other end is the spoolie. I absolutely love the spoolie. I use it all the time. So I'm glad I got this. I looked it up. It's like $4.99. I don't know if $4.99, but $2.99, $3. So it's a lot better than the other one. So it's good money towards that. The next thing is the Temp 2X boxycharm Liquid Glow. This, if you can kind of tell, it's a little darker than I am, so I can't really use it as a highlight. So what I've been doing, and I kind of mentioned in another video, is I've been taking this and mixing it with lotions to sheer it out. I've been doing 3 parts lotion to 1 part of this, so this will last me a long time, and then mixing it in, and then taking my beauty blender, which is a little dirty, sorry you guys, I didn't clean it from when I used this earlier today. I'll use this then to pick it up and just pat it into my skin, and I get such a beautiful glow. That's where I've been kind of glowy in the videos. And then I've been coming back with my Lumi for a highlight here to go over the top without moving it. Been loving that. It's been great. When I first got this, I'm like, I'm never going to use this. I'm actually using this quite a bit now, and I'm so glad I got it. This goes for like $16, $17, very much worth the money, and I could see myself definitely, actually I probably will repurchase this because I like it that much. I'm not usually full foundation, but I put so much lotion on my face, I like mixing that with my last one when I put it on before I start doing my eyes, so definitely a winner in my book, right? Alrighty, those are the 3 items I'm keeping. Now the next one is not a fail, it's just it's not the right color for me. And that's going to be the Brow Gal's brow products. They're just the wrong shades, and they're too, like that brown, ooh, that's deep. I was trying to mix these two, but they're just not working for me. This one's the closest, but it's almost too red, which is funny. I need this with this tone. It's just not gonna work. So I was like, well, you know what? I'm gonna give it to somebody who can use it. I am keeping the spoolie, but I'm passing this on. It is a good formula. It's very rich color. I have it on today, but my brows, I don't like how it looks in my brows. So, and I like the one I have now, and I've had it. It's not even a brow product, I have to be honest. The one I have now is an Avon eyeshadow. It is called what is it? True Color Teddy Beige W for warm. Because the other ones were all cool tone, and this is definitely warm tone. And let me show you the color. It's so much lighter. See, look how light that is compared. I mean, this is just too cool tone and too dark. So that's really light. It fills in my brows nicely without making them dark and heavy, and I don't like a dark, heavy brow. It just on my face, it doesn't look great. I color part of my brows in just so they're more noticeable, and I just don't want to make them too much for my face. Some people it looks gorgeous on, just not me, in my opinion. The next thing is the last item, and it is the Highlight Contour Palette by IBY Beauty. Not happy. It's going bye-bye. I can tell you that right now. These, to me, have become foundation. This is a foundation shade. It doesn't glow when you buff it in. It just kind of covers up the skin underneath and just looks like a foundation shade. Honestly, these are powder foundations. If you're not sure what color your powder foundation is, this might work. It's too intense. I know you're supposed to use it to bring up your cheekbones, but this just flattens my cheekbones, which sometimes is good too, but not when I'm not trying to do that. So I've been using it to set my under eye, but it's not the right color and I don't like setting too much because it's really chalky. This has a lot of talc in it. It's really chalky. I mean, you can kind of tell when I'm running my fingers through it. There's just a lot of chalkiness and fallout. I'm not liking it. The contours are a little better. Definitely better toned. I don't mind that one. This one's more warm tone. This one's too dark for me. I just don't think I'm going to get enough usage out of it to make it worth it. So I'm going to be passing this on to somebody who can use it, because it ain't going to get no love from me. It's just too powdery, too chalky, and not a good formula. Somebody said that was like worth 20 bucks. No, not in my opinion. So that's it for last month. I've got my card here. I double checked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was it worth the $21? Yes. This alone made it up in my mind because it's pretty much almost that price. This is a phenomenal bonus. Between these two, I am so happy. This is something extra that I'll use once in a while, but I'm glad I have. So it's kind of cool. It's going to go in my collection, and we'll see. And after a while, if I'm not really using it, I can pass it on, but at least I gave it a real try. Alrighty, so that's it for last month. That was actually not a bad box. Seems like every month I tend to at least get my $21 worth, and as long as that continues to happen, I will continue to be doing boxycharm. I'm really enjoying it. I'm like trying out new products, and they've been giving me a bunch of different things that I probably wouldn't have purchased myself or have hesitated to purchase. Okay, this month is Downtown Charm. It's a pretty one. I kind of like the graphic stuff. Alright, the first thing we're going to talk about is an eyeshadow palette. There were 3 of them, I guess you could get, and I don't know which one I got, because they don't tell you on it, which is kind of frustrating. So, it's the Real Her eyeshadow palette. It's paraben-free, certified cruelty-free, natural ingredients, vegan, long-wearing, sulfate-free. That's pretty nice. They even have instructions on the back how to use it. Oh, sorry, my light ring's going to create some problems here, but you can kind of see step 1, step 2. It's like it's telling you how to put your makeup on. Oh, this is Real Her 1. People, if I'd read the front, I would have realized it's the one of the 3. This one has a lot of orange shadows. You know what? I'm going to do this. I take the card and use it to block the mirror. Here you go. I do have this on my eye. First impressions, not so good. We'll use it for the month, see how I like it. This look, I had to pull colors in from other things to make it work. I'm not enthused with it. It's actually probably going to be coming off here. I think I'm going to try something else. But I tried using Strong and Fire with Smart and then touch this up on the lid, and they weren't blending well. I actually ended up pulling a sponge applicator out to get them to go on, and they didn't want to blend, but maybe it's because they have a skim on the top. So I'm going to try them for the month, give you guys a review at the end of the month. If I don't like it, we all know what's going to happen. It's going to get passed on. I just don't know who I'm going to pass it on when I get down south. Oh, by the way, transfer, you know what? No, I'm going to tell you about that in my Get Ready With Me. I have got some information news on what's happening. There's been a few changes of plans around here, so it's been interesting. But when I do my next video up after this one, should be my tutorial, casual chatty tutorial, Get Ready With Me on that summer sunset look in the desert that I kind of did last week. Yeah, it was last week already. Wow, last week. But I figure I'll tell you about that in that. You know what I mean? Something to look forward to, right? That should be my next one up too. I've got, I just got my boxycharm, so I'm just recording this and I'm going to put it out right away. Where the other one I already recorded, and I'm just trying to edit something. We'll see what happens. I may have to re-record it, but I'm trying to edit it. We all know that one, right? All right, the next thing in the boxycharm I want to pull out is, if I can ever get it out, is a card that came with it. And it says, let these quotes act as a source of confidence and inspiration. With each application, you reinforce the meaning of the quotes. And what they mean by quotes are the name of the eyeshadows. So I thought I'd bring that up. And because there's fine, fabulous, fun, strong, proud, courageous, smart, creative, and unique. To be honest, I like both of these colors quite a bit. And that's unique and courageous. So that's pretty cool. That's why they say quotes. And then on the other it says, thank you. 20% of all Real Hers gross profit are donated to the AAUW, a nonprofit organization that advances equality for women and girls through scholarships, programs, leaderships, advocacy, education, and research, the AAUW. Something, I like that they donate 20%, but people, it's not 20% of your purchase, it's 20% of the gross. That means after cost of products, after their advertising, after whatever, and it's not even just their profit, because they have to take out their pays, and they have to take out the government taxes that they have to pay on what they earn. So the gross is just going to be whatever it is on that tail end, if I remember gross properly. Net would be the full thing. Gross, if I remember correctly. Oh, if I'm wrong, please do tell me below. But if I remember correctly, gross is after all those costs. So I like the idea they donate, but kind of you got to watch the wording, how they put things. Sometimes it's very, I won't say deceiving, but a little misleading. Oh, we're 20%. So if I spend $50, 20% of that, no. 20% of whatever all their costs are. Some companies will do like 10%, but it's 10% across the board. So a lot of times that's actually more than the gross. So that's something you have to look into when people are saying, oh, we're giving money. Sometimes it's not real. Alrighty, let's get back into this. The next item are 3 facial masks. One's called the Beauty Secret. One's called I Woke Up This Way. And the Beauty Secret is a moisture to help skin appear smooth and firm, and this one's enhanced skin's natural glow. And the last one is it's supposed to be a primer mask to help prime your face. I was looking at the ingredients. All 3 of these start with the same 3 things: water, glycerin, and propanol, which is a cross between a preservative and it's not just a preservative, but it's a thickening agent on top of the glycerin. So I'm not enthused with that. A lot of the good stuff towards the bottom is on the bottom, and that usually means there's less of it. I do see alcohol in 2 of these, but I'm definitely worth giving them a try. This one's the facial mask is tree tea oil, rosehip extract, and C, but it's almost all the way on the bottom, all 3 of those ingredients, so it's not really there. It's just like an accent. Again, you gotta read the stuff on the back. I Woke Up This Way is facial vitamin face mask with wild rose and vitamin C. And again, the vitamin C is almost on the bottom and the wild rose is towards the middle. So it's probably going to have a stronger rose scent. And the last one is pomegranate and hyaluronic acid. Pomegranate has been proven to help your skin, and I've talked about hyaluronic acid in the past where it pulls moisture from the air into your skin, but if there's no moisture around for it to pull, it won't work. So if you live in a dry climate, you're not going to get anywhere. You're in a house where the forced air is on, it's not going to help you until you step outside in the moisture. Then maybe it will, but I don't know, not with a mask. It's not like the lotion you put in your skin where maybe it'll pull later from a different source. So, again, let me look. The hyaluronic acid. Now, the hyaluronic acid's actually a little higher on this one. The pomegranate, though, is towards the bottom. So, again, a little iffy if they'll actually work, but we will definitely give it a try. Alrighty, the next thing is an Artisan Couture Diamond Glow Powder. It is a powder version of a highlighter. I tried putting it on. With the brush that they gave you. Well, I'll show you that in a second. It's a pretty color. It's a lot of glitter. It's a glittery highlighter, which I don't mind. I actually used it as my inner corner and liked how bright it was for that. I'm not as enthused with it as a highlight because it's almost patchy with the brush. I'll have to try it with other brushes and see if I like it. Pretty color though. Very, very pretty color. It's a nice golden, so I'm happy with it. Next thing they gave us is a Luxie 640 Pro Precision Therapy brush. I don't have any Luxie, so I'll give this a shot. I tried it with the Artisan Couture and it didn't like it because it made it too patchy. So then I came back and I tried using my Revolution Strobe Highlighter and holographic lights, and it picked it up and distributed across my cheekbones. That's actually what you're seeing is this, and it distributed beautifully. So I think this will work good with my packed stuff. It just doesn't like the loose, but I think I might save this for an inner corner highlight, kind of a glitter thing. We'll try it with a couple other brushes and maybe my fan brushes and see what happens with it. So I'm definitely excited to give that more try. This brush also came with this little sleevey thing, which I'm going to keep for washing, so it helps it keep its shape. Yay! So that's two. And the last thing I've been wanting to try, I was debating on ordering it, is a Ofra liquid lipstick and Santa Anne. It is such a pretty color, like a warm brick berry. That's what I think of. I think of a warm brick, like a brick, like your wall brick, red brick, but with a berry tint to it. That's what it reminds me of. But I like it. I put it on before this video, so probably over 20 minutes ago. It's not overly drying, but I'm still getting a little bit of transfer 20 minutes later, and I did have to dip into it twice to cover my lips. But not bad so far. We'll have to keep trying it, and I will let you know my opinion at the end of next month. Also, you get an Ofra Santa Anne. That's how I knew what color it was, this card. Long-lasting liquid. Use this code. They give you a code for 30% off OfraCosmetics.com. So that's pretty cool. Pretty excited about that. I've been thinking about ordering more highlighters because I actually like the other one I got from them. I was thinking about getting the pink toned one. A friend of mine actually has the palette, and I'm like, ooh, I just don't want to spend $100 and so much money. We'll see. We'll see, right? I give away a lot of makeup, I really do. So, but that's it. The old and the new. I will make comments. I did kind of comment on the eyeshadow. I had problems blending it. I actually had to bring out my Naked Cosmetics and use the orange in here to give me that brighter pop right here in the middle. And then I took the highlighter in the inner corner to get it, and I used this orange here. Like I said, I struggled with the eyeshadow. I tried using other colors first to make their mattes. I just don't think the formula is the greatest, because really, truly, Strong and Smart are the only two mattes. And Strong looks a lot like the eyeshadow eyebrow. And the black, it patches out well, but when I try to apply it, I'm going to have to try pulling out my real hair brushes and see how that goes. See if that works better, because the synthetic was just not having it. So we'll try it with a real brush and see if that comes out a little better next time. All right? Well, until next time, you all take care, and remember, you do you. Bye.